Hello everyone, Jace here. So Konami's announced a new main box that's gonna be coming out today as I record this. So I kind of delayed making this review, but I'm gonna go through and just review the box. So this Deep Emotion is probably, just as a cursory look, it's probably gonna be one of the best boxes probably this year. I don't even remember. It's October already, but like this is definitely an insane box. So already, like the cover card, first off, Effect Veiler, just an amazing card. But yeah, let's just go through the cards, and I'll give you my thoughts on the decks and the new cards that they're releasing. So yeah, first up is Effect Veiler, and it's pretty simple card effect. During your opponent's main phase, send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Target a face-up effect monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster your opponent controls has its effect negated until the end of its turn. This is a quick effect. I don't know why they clarify it there. I'm pretty sure new text puts the quick effect like right before during your opponent's main phase. But yeah, insane card. You can just stop your opponent's plays going second or going first. Honestly, it's good either. It's good anyway. Like if you go first or second, just because it's not once per turn. It doesn't care whether your field is empty or anything like Imperm. Like Imperm also you can set it at least when you're going first. But yeah, Effect Veiler, really strong card. You're probably going to have to dig for 3 of these. It's just way too strong. Just also because it's not once per turn, so drawing multiple is not like a bad thing, unlike hand traps like Ash maybe. But yeah, next up we'll go over Paleozoic Dynamiscus, just because it's a good generic card. But yeah, I'm going to go through all the generics and then go through all the archetypes that are being introduced. But Dynamiscus, it's basically Karma Cut, but it's any face-up card, and it discards for effect. So that means you could trigger your like Dark Worlds off of this, which is really good. But yeah, there's not really much to say. It's just basically a strict upgrade over Karma Cut in most scenarios. There are a couple scenarios where your opponent has like against Blue Eyes and they have a bunch of stones in the grave and they have one face-up on the field. Karma Cut does deal with that better. But like Dynamiscus is going to be better in most cases, and definitely worth digging for 3 of. Is that the only generic cards? Mind Control I think this is a selection box card, so I'm not sure I really need to go over it. I know it does see some play, but like it's not super great, just because, I mean, you can always take your opponent's monster and use them for link material. But I'm pretty sure that's it for like generic cards. Yep, that's pretty much it for generic cards. Everything else is in the SR and UR pile or archetype specific. So first up, Altergeists. So they are releasing Meliseek and they are releasing Silk. And from the Ghost Girl event, we know that we are getting at least 2 copies of Multi-Faker. So yeah, Altergeists are probably a pretty strong option, just because we already have and I think we're also getting Protocol. I don't know. I don't remember if that's in the I had definitely seen it while grinding against Ghost Girl, but like I don't remember if it's in the loner deck they give out. But yeah, Altergeists are really strong trap strategy. They just revolve around activating traps, searching out traps, and getting effects when the traps are activated. Meliseek is really strong. It's a searcher. It's a level 1, so you can just go into Link Karibo off of this. There's no main phase 2, so this does mean you have to Meliseek, tribute off Meliseek, go as your first action. You can't just go into battle phase, hit it, and then use Meliseek's removal. But that's still fine. Yeah, you mostly just Meliseek to grab into Link Karibo to grab Multi-Faker. That's pretty much it. Next up is Prime Banshee. This one is okay. Are we getting... Let me just check. I remember seeing not Prime Banshee, but the Link 2. The Link 2 is way better than Prime Banshee, but this one's okay as like if you can go into it. It takes 2+ Altergeist monsters and it's a Link 3. So during your main phase quick effect, you contribute another Altergeist monster and switch summon an Altergeist monster from your deck to a zone discard points to. And if this is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target an Altergeist card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. It's like okay. It does help search out Altergeists. But like, you probably won't want to summon this most often. You'll probably want to keep the Link 2 on the field, which I'm pretty sure we're getting copies of because no wait, that's a drop card. I'm pretty sure for the event. But yeah, Silk is also incredibly strong. It's just a quick effect bounce. So quick effect, return one other Altergeist card to your hand and target one card your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. So yeah, you typically summon this off with Multi-Faker, and then you bounce back to Multi-Faker to bounce back a monster. It's just really strong. And is that really it for most of the Altergeist stuff? I know we already have Marionetter, so don't really have to say much about that. That's just a searcher. Is Dragon Virion new? No, it's not new, because I already have copies of it. Let me scroll down and just check again. I don't think I see anything super interesting. Yeah, we don't... It doesn't seem like we're gonna get the attack negator, but that one's also pretty strong and you would want to run one off. So typically an Altergeist deck is gonna be three Meliseek, as many copies of Multi-Faker, like 2 to 3 copies of the Link 2, and 2 copies of Silk, and then 1 copy of the attack negator, but I don't remember if we're gonna get the attack negator or not. But yeah, Altergeist is probably gonna be a pretty strong strategy just because trap cards in this game are insane. You can just set, even if you don't draw all your Multi-Faker stuff, you can just set a bunch of cards and like stall until you get your engine pieces. But yeah, next up, I'll be going over really quickly Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. I think it's the only Blue Eyes card in this deck, in this pack. If this card is special summon, add a ritual spell or a polymerization from your deck to your hand. During your end phase, add 1 level 8 or higher Dragon-type monster from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. All level 8 or higher Dragon-type monsters you control gain 1000 attack. You can only use each effect of Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon once per turn. You can only activate them while Blue Eyes White Dragon is on your field or in your graveyard. So yeah, Abyss Dragon is really good in Blue Eyes. The thing is though, I'm not sure like Fusion or Ritual Blue Eyes is really going to be that strong. Even with the new skill that they released for like the 100th Legendary Duelist campaign, it doesn't seem very strong. I think you'd rather play the Synchro variant of Blue Eyes, but like, I mean, we'll see. People might start playing Ritual Blue Eyes, even though the only copy of Chaos Max is from the skill. But yeah, next up we're going to go over Live Twin. So they're releasing both Kiss a Kill and Leela. These cards are basically the same thing. You don't really care about the on-field effects because they're not going to stay on-field. But Leela summons Kiss a Kill summons Leela, and then you use them to go into the Link 2s. So Evil Twin Kiss a Kill, this one, if you control a Leela monster while this card is special summoned, you draw a card. So this is typically the card you're gonna go for turn 1, and Leela is the one you gotta keep engraved so for turn 2 because it just targets a card on the field, destroys it. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. I don't think, like with 3 copies of both of them, that's 6 combo starters. That's already pretty strong. The thing with this deck is gonna be like, it's gonna be annoying to play through Disruption. Because it's not going to do so well against Book and Loon or anything. But let's see, Live Twin Home. Live Twin Home is also another starter. So you discard a card, special summon a Kiss a Kill or a Leela. So yeah, this is another starter. So you have 9 starters in this deck, just in the main deck. And Secret Password searches Live Twin Home. So you could potentially play 12 starters. I don't think you'll need quite that many, but like every other like card is really not that great. GG Easy is funny though. I remember seeing it when I was scrolled down. Let me see. I thought I saw GG Easy. Yeah, there it is. This isn't good, but it is funny. Just because you can flip it face up as BM after you're about to hit lethal. But yeah, Live Twin / Evil Twin is really consistent. It's pretty decent. Like, its board is kind of okay, just 1 pop, but like it can consistently set that up. We don't have the extenders though, which means it's gonna be pretty hard to play through Disruption. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this box, because I honestly don't know what Magic keys do. I have seen them being played. I still don't know what they do. Actually, we can talk about Cyber's Clock Dragon. I think we have Catapult Turtle legal. Basically, the thing is, this can be an FTK with Catapult Turtle, because you can just get a huge Cyber's Clock Dragon, because its effect makes it gain 1,000 attack for each card sent to a graveyard by this effect. So if you can summon, let's see, Catapult Turtle is half, we have 4k life points, so you need to send 6 cards off of this, so you need to fusion summon it with 6 cards, but that's an FTK by itself. I don't know if it'll be good. I'm not sure we have all the pieces to actually make the combo actually smooth to do. Like, it's theoretically possible, but I don't know if it's actually going to be good, but it does exist. On Clockwyvern, you just use it as Cyber's Clock Dragon material. It can also special summon a token, so it's basically a free link too, I guess. Next up, I guess we can talk about World Legacy. So World Gears is pretty strong. It requires 3 level 5 or higher monsters, and it's unaffected by monster effects, which makes it fairly annoying to get rid of. You can still remove it with spells and traps, but like spell and trap removal is really tough on a Link monster because you can't Book of Moon it. So you're probably gonna have to beat over it because it has 3,500 attack, so it's not super hard to beat over if you can get it out like Utopia the Lightning, but like it's still fairly annoying to deal with. It also has an effect where during the main phase, if you link summon this card using 3 monsters with different types and attributes, you can destroy all of the cards on the field. Which, yeah, that sure is a board clear. And if your opponent special summon the extra deck, special summon a World Legacy monster from your deck. I'm not sure what exactly you summon off this. I think, do we have World Crown? I don't remember. But World Crown is a decent summon off of this because that's negate, I think. But yeah, this is pretty much by itself because I know I scrolled down and I saw that there is World Legacy, where is it? There was World Legacy World Arc, but that one card is not good. It can be treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon of a monster, but it's already at level 7, which is really hard to deal, like, to get out anyway. If your opponent special summons for the extra deck while this normal summoner set card is on the field, yeah, no, this is not good. But yeah, other than that, there is Niels Kluger. Sorry, I'm just kind of like going all over the place now, but like Niels Kluger is by itself a really strong card, so it must be fusion summoned. Before damage calc, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that opponent's monster's attacks. And if this card is face of cards destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of the opponent's card effect while its owner controls it, you can special summon 1 Neos Wiseman from your hand or deck. So this is basically Neos Wiseman, but easier to summon, especially because we have Neos Fusion. So Neos decks are definitely going to play this probably because it's just fairly strong. It floats into Neos Wiseman, which the problem with Neos Wiseman is that it's hard to get out, but like its effects are like decent enough to actually be played. But yeah, and then Magic Keys. This is what I kind of left this for last because I'm not sure exactly what Magic Keys do. I've not read the cards too much, but we'll go through this really quickly, I guess. So Magic Key World adds a Magic Key on activation, which is good consistency. And then during the main phase, you can add a Magic Key Math T from your deck to your hand and place a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. So it's basically your consistency tool. You're gonna need 3 of this because you're gonna want to activate it. Search Clavicus probably, or like one of the other ones, and then search Math T off of it. And Math T is the Duel Fusion Ritual, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where it is. That's battle. Where is Magic Key Math T? I mean, it's mentioned, so they have to release it. But they put it as like an N rarity. There it is. Magic Key Math T. So you can fusion summon a Magic Key Fusion monster using monsters from your hand or field as material, or you can ritual summon a Magic Key Ritual monster from your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed. And if you control a normal monster, you can send a normal monster from your deck to your graveyard as material. So yeah, this Magic Key is revolved around normal monsters and like getting their fusions and their rituals both get effects if you have normal monsters. I'm not sure exactly what attributes of normal monsters we currently have. I know typically you would play the Suship normal monster because that one's like a decent level it's a level 4 and it has decent stats, and it's fire type, which helps with it, because you need multiple attributes of normal monsters in order for a deck to function, but I'm not exactly sure what it does outside of that. I know, like, the cards themselves don't do too much. Let's see, what does Gary Glasser do? Ritual Summon this, gains 300 attack for different attributes in your graveyard. When your opponent activates an effect with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard, if at least 2 attributes of monsters were used for this card's Ritual Summon, negate the effect in the short... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. So yeah, you're gonna have to play multiple normal monsters, which is really bad. But like the payoff is not too bad, because this is just straight up negate for monster effects. What does Magic-y Dragon do? When this card is fusion summoned, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. So that's only on the summon window. It doesn't prevent them from activating cards or effects for the rest of the turn. But once returned, target a normal monster or Magic-y monster in your graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with that monster's attributes. I mean, this is fine. It is a board clear, sort of. Magic-y... Yeah, Clavicus is dark, which is one of the most common types, so that's not too bad. But like, you're gonna probably want to play multiple of each attribute just to get like coverage, which is gonna be really annoying. You probably want to play 3 Clavicus, but then you're gonna have to play one-offs of each of the attributes for normal monsters. What does Maftiel do? I know this one's like one of the searchers, right? Cannot be used as material for a synchro or exceed material summon, except for a synchro or exceed summon over a Magic-y monster. If you control a Magic-y monster, reveal this card in your hand. You can normal summon a Magic-y addition to your normal summoner set. And when this card is normal summon, target a level 4 or lower normal monster or a level 4 or lower Magic-y monster in your graveyard special summon and defense. Okay, so this is like a 1-card synchro or exceeds for the deck, but it also gets you out more materials for your like fusions and rituals. Let's see, unlocking. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a Magic-y ritual or a Magic-y monster, special summon from the extra deck, negate the activation and destroy that card. Then you can declare 1 attribute, and if you do, for the rest of this turn, all face-up monsters your opponent controls becomes that attribute. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It is a counter trap. I'm not sure how searchable it is. Is there like a Magic-y that searches stuff out, searches the spells and traps out? Synchro summon 2 attributes, set 1 Magic-y spell. Okay, I can sort of see the lines now. So you like normal summon Clavicus, Maftiel summon, use Maftiel's effect to summon itself out. You make the, well, you use Mafti to ritual or fusion summon, and then you summon Transfer Mine and get the counter trap. I guess I could see this deck potentially being good, but I feel like it might be too bricky with how like kind of schizophrenic the playstyle is with all the different summoning mechanics. And are these new? Oh wait, there's new S-Force support. Is La Cell good? Banish 1, destroy all your opponent's monsters in the same columns as S-Force monsters. Oh, that's a board clear. I guess you can play that. It is level 7 or 6, which is kind of annoying to get out, but like this isn't a bad effect. What's Retroactive do? If a monster you control would be used as link material for an S-Force monster, this card in your hand can also be used? Okay, that's actually pretty decent. That helps you get out the Justify easier. Is there any other... Did I miss any other of the S-Force cards, or is that it for S-Force card support? I don't think I noticed anything else. Yeah, I don't think I noticed anything else. But yeah, this box is definitely extremely strong just because of the generic cards in it. Let's see. Should I go over an Enameler Chorus? This is only really good in like level 2 decks, focus decks, or like actual Paleozoic decks. Because it is just a pop, but it requires 3 materials. I guess you could potentially summon this in Live Twins, because they are level 2s. So that would work. But yeah, Paleozoic Live Twins actually seems like a good combo if you want to build that. But yeah, overall the box is very strong, and you're gonna definitely have to go into this 3 times. Just for Effect Veiler and Dynamiscus alone. Those 2 cards just make the box worth it, even if you don't want any of the archetypes in. But I feel like Live Twins have potential to be very strong, and Ultigeist are probably going to be meta, especially with the skills that are coming out. I don't remember exactly what they are, because we can't unlock Ghost Girl yet, but I feel like as long as the skills are like somewhat beneficial to the Ultigeist playstyle, you're probably going to want to play Ultigeist. But yeah, that's it for today's review for, what's the box called again? I forgot. Deep Emotion. Also, I forgot this while recording the initial review, but after realizing this, they are releasing a box, like a bundle for the box for Evil Twins Kisaka and Leela, which is kind of the boss monster of the archetype, even though it's not super great. So what it says is, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by tributing 2 Link monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect. If your opponent controls 3 or more cards, they must send cards to the graveyard so they control 2 cards. You can only use this effect of Evil Twins Kisaka and Leela once per turn, and while you have Kisaka monster in your graveyard and you have a Leela monster in your graveyard, this card gains 2200 attack and defense. So it does go up to 4400 because it already has 2200. But so it's like a decent way of OTKing. It's still not super great though, because you have to tribute both of your Link monsters to get this off. The main focus of Evil Twin should be like the resource loop. So honestly, you probably won't want to run this. You might still buy the bundle just because it's like a bunch of packs. It's like 17 packs, which is good for helping to dig further through a box. But it's still, this is not a great card for the deck. So I would not recommend running this card. But that's all I forgot to say. But yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. Comment down below what you think of the box. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.